प्रवास में इकरा एवल फॉर्म हासिल करें कैंपस और आज का जो मेरा टास्क है वो है टॉपिक चैट जीपीटी इसका टॉपिक है द सीक्रेट ऑफ बिल्डिंग लास्टिंग हैबिट्स सो लेट्स स्टार्ट हाय चैट जीपीटी हाय चैट जीपीटी
Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind today?
Chat GPT, my first question is what is a habit?
That's a big one. So, at its core, health is basically a state of overall well being physical, mental, and social. It's not just about being free of illness, but having a balanced, healthy life. Is there a particular aspect of health you were thinking about, like physical health, mental health, or something else?
Why are habits important in daily life?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, health is kind of like this foundation for everything else we do. If we feel good, we have more energy, we focus better, and we're just more able to enjoy life. And it's kind of a lifelong journey. Little habits every day add up.
What makes a habit lasting?
Yeah, exactly. And it's different for everyone, right? So sometimes it's about exercise, sometimes it's about sleep, or even just managing stress. It's all connected. So little steps really do matter.
Okay, how are habits formed?
Yeah, definitely. And if you ever want to dive deeper into a specific part, like say how to build healthy routines or deal with stress, just let me know.
What is a habit loop?
Of course, just take it at your own pace. If something specific pops into your head, like a daily habit or something you're curious about, I'm here. No rush at all.
How long does it take to develop a habit?
That's a really common question. There's this idea that it takes 21 days, but research actually says it can vary a lot. On average, it's more like 66 days for a habit to really stick, though it depends on the person and the habit.
What are bad habits? How can bad habit be replaced with good
Yeah,
ones?
exactly. The idea is to identify a habit you want to change and then replace it with a more positive or neutral behavior. So, for example, if you bite your nails, you might.
Okay, what is the role of motivation in habit building?
Yeah, motivation is super important because it gives you that initial push to get started. But the tricky part is motivation kind of comes and goes.
Okay, so my next question is what are habit triggers or cues?
Great question. So, a habit trigger or cue is basically something that prompts you to start a behavior, like a time of day, an emotion, a location, or even another habit. So, by identifying and using these cues, you can make it easier to stick to your new habits.
Okay, why is repetition necessary for habit formation?
Yeah, exactly. Repetition is really key. The more often that cue happens and you respond with your habit, the stronger that link gets. Over time, it kind of forms this automatic pattern in your brain.
Okay, so my next question is how can tracking progress improve habits?
Yeah, that's a big one. You can track progress by using a journal, an app, or even a simple calendar. Mark off each day you stick to your habit. Seeing those streaks really keeps you motivated. Exactly. And even small wins count. Just celebrating those little milestones can give you a real boost and keep the momentum going.
How can rewards strengthen a habit?
Yeah. So, one good trick is to break your bigger goal down into really small, achievable steps. That way, each time you succeed, you get that sense of accomplishment and it keeps you motivated for the next step.
Why do many people fail to maintain new habits? ChatGPT, my next question is why do many people fail to maintain new habits? How can setback affect habit information?
Yeah, setbacks can definitely make it harder, but they don't mean you failed. They're more like little bumps in the road. The key is to not give up, acknowledge it, maybe adjust your approach, and just get back on track as soon as you can.
What should you do after missing a day of practice?
Yeah, so if you miss a day, don't be too hard on yourself. Just get back to it the next day. No need for all or nothing thinking. Sometimes even just a small restart can keep you moving forward.
Why is patience important when building habits?
Yeah, definitely. Habits take time, and things don't change overnight. So being patient with yourself lets you stay consistent, and it keeps you from getting discouraged if progress feels slow.
Okay, how can technology help develop good habits?
Yeah, technology can be super helpful. You can use habit tracking apps, set reminders, or even join online communities for accountability. So tech kind of gives you this built-in support system to keep you on track.
Okay, what are some examples of healthy habits? Okay, so my next question is, what are some examples of healthy
Of
habits?
course. What's your next question? I'm here and ready to help with whatever you're curious about.
What are some examples of healthy habits? How can reading become a lasting habit?
The more you enjoy it, the more it sticks.
How can students build effective study habits? What is habit stacking?
Habit stacking is a really cool technique. Basically, you take a small habit you already do regularly, like brushing your teeth, and you stack a new habit onto it. So, right after, say, brushing your teeth, you read a few pages. That way, the old habit acts as a reminder for the new one.
How can accountability help maintain habits?
Yeah, accountability is super helpful. When you share your goals with a friend, a group, or even through a journal, you have that extra push to stay on track. And knowing someone else is cheering you on or checking in really keeps you consistent.
What are the secrets of people who successfully build lasting habits?
Yeah, great question. Often they keep their goals really specific, start small, and they build in rewards or celebrations to keep it fun. Plus, they stay flexible. If something doesn't work, they adjust it instead of giving up.
What is the most important lesson about building lasting habits?
I think the biggest lesson is that consistency matters more than perfection. Even if you slip up, just keep showing up. Over time, those small, steady actions really create lasting change.
Okay, so my next question
You're
is, why do many people fail to maintain new habits?
Yeah, that's a really common struggle. A lot of times it's because we expect instant results or we don't have a strong enough trigger or reward. But once people learn to be patient and keep it small, that's when habits. Yeah, that's a really common struggle. Often it's because they set goals that are too big or they rely too much on willpower instead of building in structure. Also, they might not have a clear cue or routine, so the habit just fades.
Okay, चलिए thank you so much everyone. Then we see you next talk with ChatGPT के साथ.